Bueno, yo me llamo María Celeste y tengo 12 años y vivo en Costa Rica. Bueno, a mí me diagnosticaron a los 11 años en diciembre. Yo cuando, digamos, salí a caminar, yo ya a los 10 minutos ya no podía seguir caminando porque ya me llegaba un momento en que me cansaba y ya no podía seguir. Y también me daba mucha sed y iba mucho al baño. Primero fue que, bueno, mi mamá me levantó en la mañana porque, bueno, yo estaba muy mal, entonces me llevó a una clínica y en la clínica me hicieron la prueba del azúcar y estaba en 600. Luego me mandaron al hospital y al de Cartago y después me mandaron al de niños.
O sea, en la escuela nunca te enseñaron que era diabetes tipo 1.
No, bueno, hasta cuando ya me diagnosticaron, fue cuando ya empecé a ver ese tema.
Hola, mi nombre es Paula, tengo 8 años y vivo en Costa Rica, en la parte de Yoratina. Fui diagnosticada a los, creo que 2 años de diabetes tipo 1. Tuvieron que empezar a aprender cómo era que me ponían la insulina. Le dio un poco miedo primero. De ahí se pusieron antes un poco asustados porque no sabía qué eran. Me inyecto 4 veces al día y 4 veces creo igual.
When they pass to the adults hospital, they don't have enough supplies. They have the supplies, but not enough. So if they cannot buy them, they should have a constant amount of doses of insulin each time of the day. So they can't have flexibility in the eating part, or they're not flexible at all in their lives every day. So that is difficult for them, and there are a lot of people that, because of their low income, they cannot receive direct education from private healthcare professionals. So they need to wait 6 months to see their doctors again. So in that 6 months, they don't receive information about handling diabetes, and they can pay like private ones. So that's difficult for them. For me to be relaxed, to like test my blood glucose levels before doing the gym, after each meal, to see if I put the correct amount of insulin. I need to check like average 7 or 8 times a day. So I use one box of 50 test strips each week. And my hospital gives me 2 boxes each 3 months. So that 2 boxes only last 2 weeks, not 3 months. So we need to pay for more boxes of test strips that cost approximately 18, like $35 to $40.
My name is Daniela Brojel Jimenez. I'm from Costa Rica, and I've had type 1 diabetes for almost 26 years now. At the time, it was usual for medical professionals to think that if you didn't have it in your family, you couldn't get type 1. So I started getting very sick, and my mom would keep taking me to the hospital, and they kept saying I was growing up, that was the reason why I was losing weight. And then they thought I had a stomach bug, and that was the reason that was making me throw up. And we went with that because we thought, well, this is what's happening. But I kept on getting very sick, and this went on for several weeks till I was really, really skinny and feeling really bad. So my mom took the decision to take me to a private lab and make the call, and she made my glucose. She took my glucose, and but the test would take a while to get back to us, and in the meantime, I got really sick, so they had to take me back to the hospital. So when I got there, I had lost my vital signs. That's what you know. And they told my dad I was dead, well, clinically dead. And but luckily, I guess no, I guess not. I'm sure my uncle was a doctor at the hospital, and they did I never know this word.
They revived you?
Yeah, they revived me, and I was in a coma for a little bit more than 2 weeks. So I had to stay in the hospital for a while, like for a month and a half, maybe more. And well, that was it. When I woke up, I had it. I looked very different. It was a hard process because I had lost so much weight that I couldn't recognize myself in the mirror. And we didn't have much glucometers in the country. Most of them belonged to the hospital. So I had to go to the hospital to get my sugar checked with a glucometer. What they gave me was like strips, color strips. So you would put a fairly big amount of blood in them, and they would turn into different colors, like the traffic lights. So if you were green, it was like maybe say between 70 and 180. Then yellow would be 180 till 250, and then red would be 250 up, which was really hard because it could be any number, you know. Even if you're green, are you having a low or are you having a high? That was hard. And it took some years for me to actually get a glucometer. Actually, my mom brought it from the States for me.
A veces no, porque como a veces estoy un poco alta o estoy un poco baja, entonces no me alcanzan y mi papá tal vez baja a una farmacia y me las compra. Bueno, que se cuiden mucho porque a veces no es fácil porque como uno a veces se le sube o se le baja y está en esa cosa, entonces que se cuiden y es lo único que yo les digo.